Good afternoon, Bulldogs fans. My name is Patrick Seals, and welcome to the Georgia-Tennessee predictions preview video, man. And it is Thursday afternoon, and we got one of the most important games we're ever going to play here in the state of Georgia coming up this weekend, man. We have the #1 Tennessee Vols coming into Athens in between the hedges to take on the reigning defending national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, who sadly sit at #3 in the college football playoffs, man. Let's talk about it. So first of all, Tennessee has been they've been having one hell of a season, man. I give them that. They beat Alabama, they beat Florida, and they beat Kentucky, and now they got to come into Athens and come play the mighty, mighty Georgia Bulldogs. Unfortunately, the College Football Playoff Committee decided to rank Tennessee #1 for some reason. They've only beat Alabama, and for some reason, they're considered the best team in the nation. So I think the Georgia Bulldogs will upset the Tennessee Volunteers. We will beat the Tennessee Volunteers 42-34. I think it will be a highly contested game with a lot of scoring. Even though Georgia has a very formidable defense, our offense is still our strong point. Brock Bowers is the easy MVP of the season so far, man. He's had multiple games with more than 3 touchdowns, 100 yards passing. He's a utility knife right now. We can use him anywhere. We can put him out wide. We can put him on the line of block. We can even hand him off the ball, and he's going to make plays for us that's going to potentially give us the win. I think it's going to be a good game, man. We cannot afford to make a lot of mistakes like we did against Florida. We get up big against Tennessee. We got to keep on putting our foot on the gas. Stetson Bennett can't have a lot of stupid passes. We can't be fumbling. We can't just play outside of our element. So in order for the Georgia Bulldogs to win this game, the Georgia Bulldogs must play college football playoff football. That means taking care of the football, running the ball, no deep passes. They have to play smart Georgia football, man. Do not allow Tennessee Vols to get you outside of your game plan. Tennessee Vols, they have a very high-power offense. They have Hayden Hooker and Jalen Wyatt. Those two are spectacular. Jalen Wyatt had 5 touchdowns or 4, how many ever touchdowns against Alabama, and I'd be gosh darn if he does that against those Georgia Bulldogs this week, man. Now, the tickets for the game this week are the highest they've ever been for a college football regular season game. The tickets are averaging $626 a ticket, and that is way higher than the average Ohio versus Michigan State. I'm sorry, not Michigan State, but Michigan game. So yes, right now, this Saturday, we have one of the most highly anticipated games going on at 3:30 in Athens, in between the hedges, and I think the Georgia Bulldogs will likely come out on top. But in order for us to win this game, again, we must play college football playoff. We cannot afford to make costly mistakes. No turnovers, no big penalties, no playing outside of our depth chart, man. We need to play Georgia-style football, smash-mouth football. That means we need to rush the passer, we need to stop the run, we need to run the ball, we need to block for Stetson Bennett, we need to give Brock Bowers the ball, and we need to keep the ball out of Hayden Hooker's hand, man. As long as Hayden Hooker has the ball and has more than 30 minutes possession of the football, we will always be a liability to lose this game. But again, we are the national defending champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, and I think that we can definitely win this game, man. It's going to be a highly contested game. I'm going to go live for this game so everybody can see my reactions for this game, and I'm excited for it, man. Both teams are 8-0 for the first time in a long time. Tennessee hasn't beaten the Bulldogs since 2016 on the last-second Hail Mary pass. So here we are. We both ranked in the top 5. We're fighting for the college football playoffs. And we're definitely fighting for a spot to go to the SEC championship. Whoever wins this game is definitely going to win the East. And whoever loses this game will definitely have to hope that the College Football Playoff Committee is highly favored of them. Because, like I said, we won't be able to make, whoever loses will not be able to make the SEC championship. And the rest of both of our schedules are not as strong as other teams, I guess. We still play the SEC, but we don't play any more top 5 football teams outside of the playoffs and potentially the SEC championship. So Georgia Bulldogs will win this game, like I say, 42-34. They have to block for Stetson Bennett, run the ball, create holes for that offensive line. They're going to have to rush the passer, Hayden Hooker, cannot allow this guy to sit in the pocket and throw the ball all day long, man. We need to rush him. We need to send blitz packages, and we need to make his life very, very uncomfortable. We need the noise level in Sanford Stadium to be ground shaking. We need it to be louder than a rocket launcher taking off. This the most important game a lot of fans have seen in that stadium, myself included, and it needs to be banging. It needs to be rocking. That stadium needs to be bouncing off the ground just like this, man. In order to do these things, the Georgia Bulldogs will beat the Tennessee Vols, man. But it's going to be a good game, man. I'm excited to see it. I'm going live for it, so y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel now so you won't miss it. Thank y'all for helping me reach 250 subscribers, man. I finally got over 250 subscribers. It's been a long time coming. It took me over 2 years to get it, but we did it. I'm at 252 subscribers as of this moment right now. So y'all like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know how you think the game is going to go this weekend. I'm Patrick Seals, man. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Adios.